You got that right. None of them are pardonable. Now, here's something to think about. There's this woman named Tina Peters in Colorado. She was convicted, I think, in 2024 of election fraud. She's one of those 2020 election deniers. She's been begging Donald Trump for a pardon. So Donald Trump was like, all right, I'll give you a pardon. And the state was like, pardon where? She got convicted of state crimes, federal, your pardon is no good here. Scat. So she remains in jail, or she's going to go to jail. I'm not quite sure she is yet. And then you have Derek Chauvin, who is currently serving time for killing George Floyd. Now, he was convicted of federal crimes and the state equivalent. So Derek Chauvin's team told Donald Trump, now we good. Because if you pardon me of these federal versions of the crime, I'm going to leave this nice, cushy federal facility, which is all right, decent. And I'm going to go to the state facility. Now, I don't want to go to the state facility because I'm convicted of the state crime. I'm going to just leave the federal prison and go serve my time in state prison. I'm good right here. And similarly, there's no future president that can actually pardon Donald Trump and relieve him of his 34 convictions in the state of New York. He's going to go down. He's going to leave this planet, this earth, with those convictions because they're not going to be commuted. They're going to stay right there on his record, on his tombstone. Here lies criminal grifter, heavy on the criminal. So yeah, all of these guys just were, like I said, they're counting on Donald Trump because he pardoned the January 6ers and he's like on a pardon spree. And they think they're gonna get a pardon too. Only the thing about it is, I think the Republicans were playing 4D chess, but the Democrats are catching up because you're essentially antagonizing the very states that can prosecute you, and these states could prosecute Donald Trump. He's not immune. He could try to be, and he's committed state crimes, and so is all of his sycophants, the state equivalents. So they can run, but they can't hide. That's like you owning a restaurant and deciding you're going to TP the house of a food inspector. Just random. A food inspector sitting there minding the business. And you say, I'm going to TP your house, and you have a restaurant. That's going to invite the food inspector to be like, come on, let me go inspect your restaurant since you got jokes. Why would you mess with the states? He's actively messing with these states that can prosecute him and his sycophants. And he's like, and if I would work for him, I'd be like, did you leave those states alone? Because when you leave, they're just going to come after me. They're coming after me because I don't know if they realize this. I don't know if they realize this because the way y'all acting is if like y'all, I said, y'all gonna go in the thing with him when he goes, or you guys plan to leave the country and just take your family with you because you're not escaping. You can run, but you can't hide. That's it.